Three of us is okay?
Yes. I'm good to go.
It's only three of us. Four.
Oh, that's right, it's only four of us on the, yeah, and Commissioner Hanson can't make it, okay. I'm ready if you are. You got
I'm ready.
For this.
Yes, I got you that one.
Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Thank you.
We'll probably need the all day one.
All day. Okay, we're calling to order.
Did you give me all that?
We're calling to order the Standing Community Outreach Committee. It is 6:39 p.m. on Thursday, October 23rd. Would you please call the roll?
Yes. Chair Byer,
Here.
Commissioner Rodriguez. Here. Commissioner Flores.
Here.
Commissioner Canson is not here yet. Thank you, Chair.
Okay, item 3 is approving the minutes from the last meeting. Has everyone had a chance to take a look at the
Yes.
minutes?
I move we approve the minutes. I second.
And there's two of them, the 7th and the 11th.
I move we approve both meeting minutes.
I second.
All in favor?
All right.
It's unanimous. Thank you. Do we have any non-agenda public comment?
We have no in-person participants. We have one virtual participant. Mr. Yusuf Miller, you have 3 minutes. Please unmute.
Good evening. My name is Yusuf Miller. I'm with the North County Equity and Justice Coalition, Saving Lives in Custody, California. And I'm here to say justice for Christy Armin, and hopefully that this case is closed and moved on towards post review, so we could see, so post can interview this and see if there was anybody neglectful in the life or the death of Christy Armin. As far as I'm understanding from Post, that this is still an open case here in San Diego County, but San Diego County has been negligent in forwarding complaints to Post or deaths to Post, and I want to make sure that we are conscious of that. I don't know if CPP can look into these delays in forwarding cases to Post review, but they should be going in a timely manner, and I'm not understanding that they are coming out of our county as well as other counties, not just this county is faulty. Excuse me, but it's something that we need to take care of for our families that are wondering what's going on with these cases and complaints about law enforcement officers. So I just wanted to make that case for justice for Christy Armin. Thank you.
Thank you. Thanks very much.
Can I ask a follow-up question?
Yes. Yeah.
Are we allowed to?
It's the
I'm
chair's
on, yeah.
discretion. Yeah.
Yeah, Mr. Yusuf Miller, I was wondering, how long should they typically take in sending over the information? Do you happen to know, like, do they have 60 days to send this information to Post? Or is this like is there a general time frame that, like, because I'm trying to figure out if they are way past that point for, or this in particular is open, but for cases that you've seen, anything that's closed taking a while, or is there anything that you want to address?
Mr. Miller?
You can unmute.
Oh, I'm sorry. I didn't know y'all were talking to me. I was just thought y'all were going on. Could you restate the question?
Yeah, of course. I'm just trying to figure out if you happen to know the time frame that they're expected to submit, like closed or even open, investigations to Post. They're like
I can get that. I can get that to you. I did ask the question to Post, and it's in my notes, but I don't have them in front of me at the moment. But I'll get that back to you guys.
Thank you very much.
Any other public comment?
This concludes public and non-agenda public comment. Thank you, Chair.
Okay, thank you. Item discussion item A in section 5, update website photo, include photo of new commissioner. I checked and we have not done that yet. Should I email the chair and see if we get a few minutes and let people know ahead of time for the next meeting?
Sorry,
That
oh, that was the
everyone
timer.
Everyone wear nice clothes and be ready to pose for pictures at the next regular meeting.
Sure.
I'll email, action item for me, I'll email the
That's
chair.
pretty understanding.
I was just gonna say that actually Alina already has it as an agenda item for the second meeting of November during the closed session meeting.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
That's more notice.
At the second,
Let
I
me check the
probably
date.
won't be at the next meeting.
Yeah,
okay,
then the one after.
so the November 19th.
Correct,
Yeah.
yes.
Oh, great.
Would you like to take lead on emailing commissioners, letting them know, or would you like me to email them?
Well, I don't think I'm allowed to if I
It's
email to a
Cleaner
quorum.
if you
Okay.
just-
So I can put that as an action item on my end.
It says me.
No problem.
Please show up and be ready to have your photo taken. Okay, great. So I'm not gonna email you, Chair.
Oh.
All right, so now, action or discussion item B, the community meeting round table update. The engagement coordinator, do you have input on this?
Yes, let me, I'm still finalizing the plan,
Okay.
but I will share screen where we're at. My proposal for you all. So there's a few things that I was hoping the committee kind of walks away with today to make sure we're on track to be ready. The first update that I wanted to share with everyone, which you all kind of know about because I asked you about the date, is staff was not able to find a location for the original date we talked about, which was November 12th. Yeah, that's correct. So based on everyone's availability, we reserved Malcolm X Library for December 8th, which is a Monday, from 5:30 to 7:30 to have the event. And we'll have 30 minutes after to clean up as well and time to set up.
I'm sorry, can you repeat this one?
Yes, so the event will be from 5:30 to 7:30 on Monday, December 8th at Malcolm X Library. And we'll have time to set up and clean up as well. So that's the first update I wanted to give you all. I put together kind of a proposal on what I recommend our outreach plan to look like.
Before we go to that.
Sure.
How soon can we communicate this date and time to the commission, the full commission?
As soon as you all approved it, so.
Do we approve
Well,
the date and time?
should we have her propose the plan first?
Well, I
Or is that
want to lock up
already-
the date, time, location. We're
then-
gonna do it.
Then yes, sorry, yeah.
I just want to
No,
proceed methodically.
I'm all set.
I think that's perfect.
So
More
by
time
by
to-
consensus, we agree that we're to notify the full commission
Perfect,
of the date, time, and location of the proposed roundtable.
perfect.
And I'll
Thank
thank you.
you.
Please proceed with your.
Yeah. So, I'm gonna share with you all kind of a proposed outreach plan, and I also created a draft, flyer for your input. So we'll start with the outreach plan, and this is kind of the format we've used in the past. I'm gonna share screen so that folks on this Zoom, oh, my mouse is no cooperating, there we go. Okay. And again, this is all, it's a draft, it's a proposal. Everything is up for you all's changes. Nothing is finalized. This is kind of what we've done in the past. So folks on the Zoom should see a document that says outreach plan. Alina, can you give me a thumbs up if that's the case?
On the far right under lead, you have on the very top line, you have support ad hoc committee.
Oh, yeah. So we can go into that if you would like first.
Well, do we need that?
So because we don't have a second meeting set in, because we only would meet once a month in November, I wanted to ask the committee if you would be open for us to do an ad hoc committee to make sure the planning of this roundtable is continuous throughout the weeks, and that I have someone from the committee to check in about every step of the way,
Yeah.
and that we're not delayed to the next meeting to make final decisions that we need to move forward on.
I vote yes.
I vote yes as well. Can I take points on that? Could I-
Yeah, perfect.
Absolutely.
I know you're both really busy and I like
Okay,
listening to you guys meetings. so-
Perfect. I asked our attorney how we can actually do this. And he said there's two ways to establish an ad hoc committee. One, by going to the full commission, or two, by the chair of this committee asking the commission chair if you would be willing to create an ad hoc committee.
That's-
So,
Really? I don't agree with his assessment because we created ad hoc committees without going to him first. I think it's within our purview to do that. But since we have the chair here, as unhappy as she looks, you look unhappy
been a
and
week.
tired, challenged. Can you step out of your role as a committee member and step into the role as a chair? And I can just ask you, can we create an ad hoc committee right now to support the roundtable?
Absolutely.
Okay.
thank you all.
And
course.
Commissioner Flores is the chair of the ad hoc
Perfect.
outreach, or excuse me, roundtable.
Can I clarify because for commission, like centric, like ad hocs that are like, that's something where, we'd have to bring it to the commission for a vote, or the chair would designate, right? But for like a committee, an ad hoc committee under this,
So,
because there's two different types of ad hoc, like a bigger one that we have with the commission ad hoc,
Mhm.
or a committee ad hoc.
Right.
For committee ad hoc, we don't need.
But we don't have to go to the full commission.
Yeah, okay, that's what I'm thinking. I was just wanting to clarify that was the case.
It's just, I think the reason you need approval of the chair is because of quorum.
I don't know, what I received from our general attorney, from our attorney slash executive director is that according to our bylaws, page 13, the top of the page says that standing committees do not have the authority to create an ad hoc committee. However, Article V1, Section 3 says that ad hoc committees can be formed by majority vote of the CPP or by the commission chair.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah.
That makes sense.
So thank you for
Thank you.
volunteering to act as chair. You are now chair of the ad hoc committee.
Yeah, of
Who's
course.
part of the ad hoc committee?
Me as me.
That's
Yes.
not quorum, so you don't really need it.
I just have to be there.
Committee. Ad hoc committees is for commissioners. Yeah, so
Oh,
it's just,
so I could just
yeah, you just work together.
I volunteer
volunteer as well.
to be part of your,
And
be
it's
under your
still no
chairmanship of
quorum,
the ad
so
hoc
you guys
committee.
are good.
I mean, no, I think what you're saying is you don't need to have an ad hoc committee, you
No.
can just work together, so it means Jasmine and I are gonna work together.
But he could.
Oh, you can join us too.
Yeah, cause it's
Yeah.
no quorum.
Oh, I see.
Yeah, yeah,
As a committee of one?
committee of one, yeah,
That's fine with me. I'm available to help if you
Yeah.
need any help.
Okay,
deal. I love planning things, with Jasmine, it's fun. You know. That's what it is.
Your meetings will be very efficient,
You know, I
with
try.
just one person. Okay,
Yeah, pretty efficient.
all right. Please proceed.
Sure. So before I go into kind of the outreach plan, I was supposed to have this on the top and didn't get a chance to finalize, so I'll just share the flyer. And wanted to share kind of the vision I'm proposing, that I would like you all's input on. But okay, there we go. Sorry, apologies. I think folks on the Zoom can't see this yet.
Looks nice.
What do you think?
That looks good. I like the.
Thank you. I'm gonna stop sharing and reshare because I don't think they can see it.
What are
Um,
you showing us?
I'm trying to, I don't know if the Zoom can, or the Teams can see this, or they see the other one. Okay, we're just gonna pretend, hope that they see this one. So before I go into kind of the flyer, when I was trying to kind of come up what is the language that should even be on the flyer, hearing kind of the work that all three of you actually have been doing in the policy committee and the importance of kind of preparing for 2026. My thinking was with staff that maybe if you all are open to it, this could be a community roundtable that is focused on listening to community feedback on the topics that will be discussed on the policy. So so the pretext stops, etc.
Yeah.
And they can help direct what does 2026 policy look like. So when I asked our general attorney about like how can we actually have this meeting without being while following Brown Act so that commissioners can join, he said, you can't have a meeting where you just put general topic. We have to actually select topics and people can come and speak on those topics. So this is where kind of the idea came from, is if we list all the topics that you all are considering in the policy committee on the agenda, then people can come give us feedback on any of these, and we're able to still have the meeting according to Brown Act, and we don't have any violations.
Nice.
So that's kind of the work around it.
At the last meeting, we discussed engaging like Francine Maxwell.
Correct.
Tasha Wilson, and those, and getting their ideas. Was that done?
In the planning, not yet.
For topics to be discussed at the roundtable?
I have not done that, but if that's what you guys would like me to do, I'm happy to do that as well.
So
Sorry, I did
Yes.
not get that direction clearly.
if I copy correctly, you're saying that we can't have like come and generally speak to us. We need to have some sort of topic. Can we?
We can if we don't have quorum of any committee, which means the three of you can't be in the room. So if we want the three of you at minimum to be in the room, then it has to have a Brown Act. It has to follow the rules of Brown Act.
Agenda and. all that.
Correct. And to do that, while keeping it as open as possible, would look like put in general topics that people can speak about and kind of directing the conversation.
So I'm kind of torn between the two, because one of the things I think the community would feel more comfortable is outside of a so formal setting.
Yeah,
Have that one-on-one with the commissioners, whoever is there, versus kind of agendizing it.
yeah,
You know, it becomes more formal, and now you have to follow certain, like what we have to follow.
yeah.
Minutes, like that's the main frustration of the community.
Right.
You expect me to
Exactly.
lay out my frustration in a time, you know, like that.
Yeah,
When we want to hear the community, I would like it to be less formal. I mean, we could have both type of forums, but I don't know. What do you guys think?
I agree with you 100%. And this needs to be a chance for the community to come in and tell us what's on their mind. That's the whole intent of this.
Mhm.
It was their idea. We do this, you know, we're supposed to do it anyway. But I agree with you 100%. We don't want to say, oh, you only have 3 minutes or you have 1 minute, or we don't want to regulate it. We want to let people tell us what's on their mind. So there's got to be a way we can do that and still be
can I,
legal.
I mean, this is a proposal for maybe a format. So there's a few things going on in the world right now. One, mainly the food stamps are gonna expire
I know.
November.
SNAP is almost.
I would
gone.
love to invite people to just come out and have something to eat, but also be able to write something like a statement, you know, in exchange, give us an idea of something that they're really feeling right now.
I mean,
That
like
they-
have a table in the back with
Of
paper
those
and pens. They
topics.
say, you know, write down what's on your
Yeah,
mind.
this is what we need on these two topics. We need to know kind of what we can do to support, or what, you know, what we're talking about with this forum. But it's not necessarily, it's accessible, right? It's allowing people to not just say things out loud to us because they can, because we'll be there. But they can also write something, and that's sufficient for us as well.
So you're not saying they write down what they're gonna talk about. They're writing down what's on their mind.
Yes.
It's not necessarily what they want to talk about.
Yes, and they're gonna
think
give
that's
time,
great.
they're gonna have food, they're gonna have a dinner.
There's gonna
Touchdown.
be
Commissioner
different
Flores.
choices.
I didn't hear that.
No, that's good, because it gives people different choices.
Yeah, it's shy people
Different
to write it down.
avenues, yeah.
Good idea. How are we gonna, wait a minute, how are we gonna make that work?
Do we have budget in community outreach to pay for food for?
Yeah, we'll
community?
have food. We already got confirmation.
Oh,
for that.
yay,
Yeah.
okay, you already sent us ahead of us, thank you. Yeah,
See, we have
Yeah.
food,
Yes.
And now we need paper and pencils.
Well, we got the supplies. No worries.
yeah,
So
perfect.
the
Okay.
concern would be making sure we don't have no quorum from any committee, and of course, from the commission. I don't know, you know, my ideas come out of nowhere. If it's something that we can do, you know, 2 commissioners at a time, one of the main things we hear within our commission is commissioners do this for the community, but we really don't get to have that interaction like that. I think if we propose to the entire committee, hey, maybe like every other month, 2 commissioners could sign up different libraries, different location, and kind of do the same thing. Your voice matters, and it's not gonna be in like a super formal setting.
I love
That's a
that.
great idea, but it's taking us away from what we're talking about now. Well, that's a
Agreed.
great idea. Can someone make a note of that?
Yeah, maybe we can
The-
talk about it next meeting.
Share
Yeah.
thoughts that we will set up a regular two commission
the-
member volunteers to talk to the community. Okay, back to us now, back to what we're talking about. So we're gonna have food and supplies. People are gonna come in, they're gonna write down their thoughts. They're also gonna speak to us. If we have a commissioner at this table, a commissioner at this table, a commissioner at this table, and people can just come up and talk to that commissioner, then we don't have quorum problems.
Yes, we would.
Yeah,
We
No.
can't be in the same vicinity.
can't be the
No.
same.
Yeah,
That's-
We're still
in the same room.
No.
Yeah,
So,
but
No.
in that sense, like from this committee, like, for example, if me and Commissioner Canson don't go, you guys are good, but we can get some of the new commissioners, we can get any other commissioner that won't make a quorum. So I think something like 4 commissioners, I think would be decent.
I have a there's another way around it, which is if at the November 5th meeting, you get some new people to sign up to the committee, then our quorum for the committee changes. So that's one option if the 3 of you still want to be a part of this.
Oh,
I think as the commission chair, it would be valuable to have you there, Commissioner Rodriguez, as well. So that's one
I
option.
say that.
And I also, when it comes to the kind of the formatting, I believe you may have been the only person who attended the community forum we had for the executive director.
Yes,
What did you think of that formatting?
I thought it was great. I thought the engagement was there.
Yeah,
I think the engagement could have been better, or maybe it was in a really big room.
oh, you mean the number of people?
The number of people.
No, I'm talking about,
Yeah.
sorry.
The format?
The
Um,
format of how, so for folks who, for
Sure.
folks who weren't there, basically, we did a quick intro. It was facilitated by me and Commissioner Brown at the time.
Mhm.
And then I think, had 3 questions. That one was very generic, and people were in circles, like on the table, maybe 5, 6 people
Yeah,
on each table. And then they all had a conversation about what we're talking about in their own circle. They wrote down their ideas, and then a person from each table shared it with the general group. And then we took down their thoughts on one big document and documented everyone's feedback. And we did that maybe 3 or 4 times in a row, addressing different issues or topics or questions. And every single person got to share their personal feedback because they wrote it on their own. Then they shared it and had a conversation with other community members on the table. Then they talked about it with the whole room.
Okay, so the setup would be then that people come in and go to a group to talk about. And so how would you identify, like there was a sign saying pretext and another sign saying, tinted windows?
The questions we
How
had,
was it set up?
the questions we developed were specifically targeting different things. So that one was to hire the executive director. So it wasn't about pretext,
I
etc.
understand.
This one would be, for example, one of the questions could be, our policy committee is working on finalizing our policy priorities for 2026. Which of these 10 topics are of highest priority for you? Select 3 or select 4. Which are the 4 that you want the committee to work on immediately?
And then what?
And then everyone, the table agrees, those are the 4 we want, this table agrees on that the commission should work on. We get the feedback from every single table. These are the highlights of, or this is what the commission should prioritize in 2026 when it comes to the policy. And then we put that in a document and we create a report and share it with the policy committee, and you all talk about it in the conference.
I'm having a hard time visualizing how this is gonna work with real people in real time. So, the citizen, we're there ahead of time, we're all set up.
Yes,
The citizen comes in,
yes.
we say, welcome to the meeting, and then what? We put questions on the board, say, if you wanna talk about that, go over here.
well, there's a moderator. Yasmin would be the moderator. She introduces the format and tells everyone like, this is what's gonna happen today. This is why we're doing this, and this is what's important. And then everyone sits down, they have their own spot, they choose that spot. There's no distinction within spots. There's just an overall conversation that happens at the table that's directed by Yasmin, and she's guiding that conversation and maybe answering some follow-up questions by walking around and discussing that further.
And actually, I'm thinking each person
We'll have a
sits on a
table.
different table, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Each
you sit
commission,
on a table, you sit on a table, you sit on a table. That way you're all engaging with people.
Yeah.
I'm on
Yeah, and we
I'd
swing
say
out.
that-
like,
And then
That's
we
okay.
have time at the end to bring it
Yes.
together.
Yeah,
it. Okay.
absolutely. The one thing that I wanted to add is, my recommendation would actually be that this is a collaboration facilitation between me and the person the policy committee is trying to bring on. That person has expertise in facilitating conversation. And I think me and him tag teaming would be a really good outcome because he's a neutral party as well.
That
That's
sounds great.
perfect.
Well,
Yeah.
as long as it comes back through the ad hoc committee.
Yeah.
As commissioners,
Yes, so all the outcome and report is coming back to you all as a community outreach committee. And ideally, we also share it with the policy committee
Yeah.
since,
I mean, before the roundtable occurs,
can you clarify that one more time?
before the roundtable occurs, when you select your topics and everything.
Mhm. Oh, the questions, yes,
The
yeah,
question then needs to go through the ad hoc committee, so we have commissioner involvement.
absolutely.
Right, yeah.
And I think actually if this committee ends up meeting in November, me and Armando could also bring in a proposed agenda of the day of with the questions and get you
Yeah.
all's feedback.
Yeah, sounds great.
Yeah.
Do that.
Oh, yeah, I'm mixed up. I thought it was next month. It's December.
Yeah, so we have
Yeah,
time.
yeah,
We have one more
yeah,
meeting.
yeah.
Okay,
And you all can see
I'm sorry.
all the
Yeah.
kind of the
My
final
mistake.
run.
I was also gonna see if, since we're gonna have it, we know where we're gonna have it, we know what time we're gonna have it. Can we put a flyer up at the library?
So
And we'll put
outreach,
flyers all over the place?
let's talk about outreach plan, because
Okay, cool.
that just ties right in.
Damn, Yasmin, you're like ahead of me. Everything I can bring up, she's like, I already thought of that. I've already done it.
That's what,
Why
be
am I
prepared, come
being-
sick.
I'm just kidding.
Okay, so this is the draft flyer I have. How do we feel about it? Any changes or is it good?
It's
your voice matters should be in bigger
perfect,
letters.
however,
Your voice matters should be in bigger letters.
Okay, we can make that.
I think this is great for now, but eventually when we have, like expertise, something more inviting, like I like flyers that make you look.
I think we're stuck with the city colors though. I think we're stuck.
I
with
don't
the city
think
Well,
so,
we're
not
stuck
for
with-
flyers.
Within the
for
city
our
guidelines in
events.
terms of like what can be designed and what can't be.
Not for our flyers, I believe.
Yeah, for our flyers, for everything.
Really?
For everything we do.
I looked at the design guide. There's very few modifications you can do with a lot of it.
Yeah.
Trust me, I was like, yeah, I'm gonna change this up. I'm gonna do so much more with it. No.
Or
Um,
the alternative being that we use our funds to
Yeah.
make our own flyers.
No, that's the same thing. We can't make our own flyers unless it's because we're part of the city.
We can
in
make
that
our own
sense.
flyers, but it has to
Sorry,
follow the city
what are the
guidelines.
City guidelines is what I'm saying.
Okay.
What are the consequences
good
if
to
we
know.
make our own flyers? We pay for them ourselves.
Many things.
What do you
Like
guys
what?
think
I'll talk to you about this.
about turning it around? So you said how your voice matters needs to be big. If your voice matters and then community roundtable swaps.
Sure.
The way I typically approach flyers like this is I lead with a question and I make sure that question is something that people can relate with. It's like a hook as a reader. You want to be invited in, and that's usually the way forward with the flyer. And so we can talk more about
Do you want to
that.
finalize it
Yeah,
together?
let's finalize it together, because there's a couple things, but I think when we come back to this meeting, we'll have a finalized flyer. At that point, we'll be able to.
Since you guys are working on it, okay.
Sorry, so I'm gonna show you all what I'm proposing for outreach. We wouldn't be able to bring this flyer back to this committee to finalize. We would have to finalize it and move forward because of the time.
Yeah, any
Yeah.
objections to that?
Well, I
I was
authorize you
gonna
to
say
do that.
that.
Sounds good.
Thank you, I
Any
appreciate it.
objections to them being authorized to make that decision?
Okay,
No objections being heard, you have the authorization.
Excellent,
My
okay,
only other comment
Yes.
is the sentence, join us, we're gathering community input to inform the direction and work of the commission on police practices in 2026. It's like, okay, when I first read it, it's like, okay, you're gathering community input, but it sounds more like a meeting for the commission to talk. Because
Yeah.
it says to inform the direction and work of the commission. I don't want that to be the focus.
Okay.
Because we do that enough in our meetings.
can I also bring up one thing demographic wise, who's our audience? Who do we want to talk to? Are we talking?
Everyone.
The effective.
This is talking more to adults. It's talking more to there's like a certain way you approach these things depending on the demographic, in terms of like age-wise, or if it's a library and they're gonna have, I'll talk with Yasmin about this more, but it's more like trying to curate this specifically to allow for conversations at multiple levels.
Right.
Right, and so one question may not be accessible to everyone. Like,
I actually think target audience should be finalized in the big group,
Okay.
not just us, because it's like, who are we reaching? What's the
yeah,
goal,
yeah,
right?
and you know what I'm saying, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, we're trying to figure out, because we have, we're gonna just talk to everyone, but that's not how it works. We can't just talk to everyone. We have to talk to specific targeted audiences, or at least curate this to where it has the best effect, and hits the places that we want. Or we have different versions of it, and that's kind of like flyer marketing it's complex because there's so many layers to it, and this is something where we have to be very intentional with how we're going about this and who we want to bring in.
I think your ideas are brilliant, but I think you're getting ahead of us. This is the first one. This is
Yeah.
the first one we want. We want it to be
Mhm.
welcoming and where people feel like they're actually participating. So we really don't want a lot of structures. That's my feeling. We don't want too much structure. We want it to be welcoming. So your points are well made, and you're right.
Yeah.
But I think that's for less focus of that on this first one, and maybe more on the next ones. On the first one, we just want to get bodies in the door. We want to get, as they say,
Mhm.
bottoms in the seats.
Deal.
And we want to hear the voices. So, but your ideas are on point, I gotta say, as always.
Thanks. I appreciate it. Not always, but I try.
No, for real. I'm with both, because I was gonna say the same. Right now, our audiences who
Yeah.
comes to our meetings, who don't feel like we give them time to speak.
Yeah.
And then from that, we grow, which you touched on. It goes with marketing. How are we gonna go
Yeah.
talk to high schoolers or, young adults?
Yeah.
Different nonprofits. Like, that's a whole different strategy that you're on it. But
Yeah.
for this one, let's keep it simple with our current pool.
Where are we, community engagement coordinator?
I'm
It's
just
7-11
thinking
right
of,
now. We're gonna stick to our,
I gotcha. Let's move this right here.
promise not to interrupt too much.
No problem. It's just writing down who as the attendees as you all are speaking. So this is kind of the outreach plan. So in the past, when we did all 4 community hearings in 2024, this is the format I would follow in the outreach plan. So the idea is we're utilizing press, we're utilizing marketing materials, we're utilizing social media, email lists. Usually there's also partners here, but I kind of combined it in different pieces. So email list, phone calls, and other, and I just added put up flyers.
Question.
Yes.
You have allies listed there. So
Yes.
we have 40 organizations that are listed as our allies.
So 40 organizations that have received communication from us in the past on different topics, or I have strong relationship with, or we've met with them. So it's a combination of all 4. I can
Okay,
show you it
That's
really.
fine. No, that you don't have to. do that.
No. Can you just make a note for you could send me those 40?
So you all actually have it in your drive. So really
Okay.
quickly, I'm gonna right here.
The shared drive is a maze and a mystery.
So community engagement coordinator resources, this is in the community outreach folder. If you go in, it says community partners and organizations. And I'm not sharing screen just for the transparency because this is people's contact info.
Of course.
So we have green means we have a good relationship with them. Blue means we soft touch them. That means they received emails from us or we've met with them. Yellow means we need to build more with them. But everyone on this list has received updates about like, for example, when we got the policy wins, they found out that we got policy wins. When we hired an ED last year, we reached out to them to every single person to schedule one-on-ones. Not everyone responded, but these people have heard from us consistently. So we have, this is the whole list right here. And honestly, this is where you all can help build this list out. If you have personal relationships, you can add to it.
Can you go back up real quick? To what, 21?
21 is
No, above that one.
CPI?
19? Big Pat.
Oh, I wrote it out.
You can make that one blue.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, because
You
you.
can make that blue.
Yeah.
How are you affiliated with Dino?
He worked with them.
Ellen,
Oh, God, I used to
Ellen
work
is,
for.
Yeah.
I used to call my fairy godmother.
Oh,
Oh.
gosh.
I'll make that change. Thanks, Eric.
Okay.
So yeah, this is the list. Actually, 47. Sorry, I had the wrong number.
Yeah, it's great.
So this is kind of the list. So I'm gonna go back to the document of the planning. Oh, sorry, this is not the document. Keeping our time. There we go. So, I'll run through this if really quick. So press release, my suggestion is we send out an original media advisory, so telling the media, hey, we're having this early, so early November. Then we send a second one the morning of the event. Then if you all want, we could send a press release summarizing the outcomes. That's if you want.
Really quick, agree. Suggestion number 2, instead of the morning of that Monday.
So that Monday is the morning of.
Oh, it's a Monday?
Yeah.
Right as Monday.
Yeah, I was gonna send it the day before, but I realized it's a
Sunday.
Sunday and it wouldn't matter, so.
What about Friday then?
Yeah.
We could do Friday. I'm not attached to it.
Friday.
So Friday, I think that would
So
be
stipulated.
12:05, maybe. I don't know, I'm guessing.
You should probably just do it on Monday.
It'll be the 5th.
What is it?
You should probably do Monday as well. No, is it too many?
Um,
Then a
No,
weekend will go by and.
yeah, usually it's recommended to do it the morning of, like at 6 a.m., the morning of the event, or 24 hours.
That's fine.
okay,
Friday
either
and
way.
Monday. Friday and Monday.
I thought it was
Friday and Monday.
Wednesday.
Friday and Monday. It's
But lay my last.
And Monday.
Oh,
That's
okay.
fine.
You know, I was thinking about where the community is engaged. They come from, variety of different faiths and backgrounds, and to add to that list, would we be able to reach out to different faith centers, like different mosques, different
Can you hold that
churches,
up?
different.
Yeah.
Are you already ahead of me?
No,
You're
I'm
already-
not, but if
She's
we
got it
can
picked
add
up.
that
Yeah,
on the
okay.
bottom. So I want to walk you through what we have. If it's
Yeah.
okay. So, marketing materials, we're finalizing the flyer. And then I was thinking, if you all were open to it, we create short videos for social media where, like, I have one of you say, hello, I'm blah, blah, blah. We want to invite you to this event. Come through. And then we maybe go to the library and say, hey, this is the library we're doing the event. So 1 to 2 short videos to create more engagement, because usually people see videos a lot more. So if you all are open to it, I would love to include you in those videos.
Don't look at me.
No?
Yeah.
Is it an iPhone video?
Yeah.
Yes.
We need to do better. We can work on that.
Okay, so
I'll start practicing.
so we have Commissioner Rodriguez, that's one
We have to-
volunteer.
Yeah.
You're
You
volunteering.
can do the
Okay.
Spanish one.
Sounds great. Oh,
Okay,
that's a great idea.
Horrible.
Oh, I'll do the Spanish.
Wait,
Yes,
that's an
we do.
excellent idea.
That's
That
great,
gives
sure.
us 3
Yeah.
videos. Okay, amazing.
Perfect.
I can do the big one when that time comes next year.
Okay.
And
Well, I love our
I
volunteers.
designate the policy manager to do it instead of me, in my place. If you have a third one,
We can create
or you
it
just do those 2.
up
Yeah,
to
I'll be
you.
back up if you think that
Okay.
you need me. Yeah.
So I'm gonna write here, Ada plus Armando, and then
All A
Aaron.
with all A.
Aaron has backup.
Oh,
Yeah, all A's.
that's funny.
Cool.
Okay, cool. So that's materials.
Triple
Social media, I was thinking we post our general flyer and then we post those videos. So now we might have more.
Very good.
And then what I usually do is after I post the general flyer, I'll message organizations on social media and say, hey, can you share this post? Hey, can you share this post? And that actually has worked really well in the past.
Yeah.
One of our posts, we got over 15,000 views as a result of that.
Okay,
So
great.
I can be lead and then you all are supporting with the videos.
Absolutely.
Awesome. So- Okay, we're getting there, I promise. Emails in general. So we have 3 lists that I would contact. Our general list, which has approximately 800 to 1,000 people. We have our allies list, which I just showed you all, and then we have, our commissioners. Yes.
Getting back to the videos,
Oh,
if,
yes.
if it makes you more comfortable, I'd glad to stand behind you with a tie on or something like that to show, you're not alone, that there's more than one of us
Do you
there.
really want to be in the videos?
You?
You really want to be in the videos, right?
We can have.
No, it's not that I want to
video.
be, I don't think we want,
I
this
think
in the
it'd be great.
but,
No, you could.
but I could be
Yeah.
there as support, so you're not alone. But if you, I'm making myself available, that's all.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna add you.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna add Aaron and another A,
Oh.
Alex.
Hey.
Vasco.
I was actually upset
I
about
didn't
that.
realize that.
My OCD was bothering me.
Yeah. Gosh.
Okay, so go into emails, not email list, but emails in general.
Mhm.
So lists that we would contact is our general list, our allies list, and our commissioners. And, I would send one, general email. I didn't add the email about the commissioners because I just added that note, but that will be sent out ASAP as soon as we finalize the flyer. But I'll send out an email inviting our full list first. Then I'm proposing I usually send out a second email targeting the organizations directly and organizational leaders. So I'll email, let's say, Mid-City Can, say, hi, Mid-City Can family, can you please share this post on all your platforms and invite your people? So I'll do that with kind of at least 10 out of the 40. And then I will send another email to the general list a few days before the event, reminding people to come.
Perfect.
Awesome. Oh, and one proposal I had is if you all are open to it, since we have 40 or 48, 47 organizations, and some of you might know even more, I was gonna ask if you all would be willing to help reach out to 10 organizations each. So I can help draft the materials, and then you can use the email template and the flyers and reach out to 10 organizations, inviting them from you directly.
I might even show up in person with flyers.
Yeah, seriously, though.
No.
Good approach. Yeah.
I think
So I had a question about the support. Are we using all staff for this?
staff conversations, separate conversation.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We will need staff support, yes.
Can I add one thing to that?
Sure.
Is there any way we can put aside a budget for marketing for Facebook, for example, cost like $50 for like a day of marketing or something?
Let me add, so budget for
That's a good idea. If we don't have time for this one, just for future
social
reference.
media,
So what we have to do, we'd have to go to Jaime and say.
budget in general.
We have a budget for.
We do,
outreach
I know, we
already.
already have.
So when
outreach budget.
people
Yeah,
are
yeah.
growing.
Should be just an
Have you
email.
ever seen those ads on Facebook? that
Yeah.
come
Yeah,
up?
yeah, so do
Yeah.
you want us to vote and authorize it, or?
Well,
Should be just an email to our, an email should be fine.
Oh, like the
Our
number, right?
ED just needs to say yes.
An email
But
to
for
whom?
how much though? How much will we be asking for?
I can check what the cost is on social media.
Yeah,
And then I can also check the cost for food and other things, and I can send an email to Bart saying, hey, Bart, this is the budget we'll need for the community roundtable. Do you authorize our staff to move forward with this? He'll probably respond with yes. We just need the paper trail.
we have money that's allocated already that's been.
Oh, I see, okay.
Yeah, so we have to.
I
Collaborative.
get it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job. Thank you for correcting.
Okay, so I'm hearing that you all are down to email 10 organizations each.
Yes.
Perfect, thank you so much.
Do it right now.
Lastly, we have phone calls, so I was still working on this when the meeting started, but this is when,
I'm sorry,
no, go ahead.
for the 10 organizations, are you gonna assign them to us? Cause
So I was thinking that list that we just looked at, we assign, like, I create an extra column that says Commissioner Rodriguez,
Okay.
and then contacted yes
We
or
don't want
still work.
double contact.
Exactly.
Okay.
And I assign each of you a group, and then if you reach out to more, then I would create a space where it says, I reached out to these organizations, and you can list them as well. Thank you.
When do you
Okay.
want that done by?
So I have the separate, the outreach. I think we need to finalize the outreach materials, so ideally, probably by mid-November, we should have that completed.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's because we'll have the materials completed by beginning November, so that will give you 15 days to complete that. Does that sound okay to you all?
You're talking about
The reaching
make our
out,
calls or emails by
Put in
the
flyers
15th of
out.
November.
yes.
Yeah, but hold off until we have them.
Right, I'm gonna hold off until you send me that.
Yes.
Oh, I'm supposed to-
Yeah.
Deal. I like deadlines.
Awesome.
Sorry. Yeah.
No,
Yeah,
you
we need
got
to
it.
know. We need to know.
Finally, phone calls. So this is when we actually pick up the phone and call people we think absolutely must be there, and we want them to make sure that they're attending. And we say, hey, we're invited, we're hosting a community roundtable on this date. We would love for you to be there. Can you come? And they'll say yes or no. They're already included in the emails.
I'm gonna turn this up.
Or they're already, and they may have already RSVP'd, but this is how we show community that you matter, and this is how people actually make commitments. So sometimes someone signs up through an email, but they didn't make a commitment to a person in person,
Yeah.
so they just don't show up. But when you call them, they're like, oh, Armando's gonna know I'm not showing up. So they're more likely to show up. So I can also assign people in that list for you all to call as well.
You guilt trip people? Just kidding.
I'm gonna interject right here and say we're deferring items C, D, E, F, G, H, and I until our next meeting because we're just about out of time. But please continue.
Awesome.
Community engagement coordinator.
Thank you. So are you all comfortable with also making one-on-one phone calls, and I will assign people to who to call?
Perfect.
Okay. And finally, this is where I want additional ideas. So I already included put up flyers at the libraries. Is anyone in the room comfortable doing that? If I print you, okay, so Ada will
And bus stop too.
distribute flyers to libraries and bus stops.
I take my
Okay,
kids
well,
to library all the time.
Like a display of like recommended readings from the.
Recommend.
I literally have a book list that's like pages long.
I say that's all of our duty because we
Yeah.
live in separate areas.
Okay,
So I could touch like 4 libraries.
okay, so maybe
Excuse me
we,
just a second. So when I go to the library, I just walk in the library and say, hey, I'm gonna put this flyer up, okay?
You can ask, yeah.
How does it,
Well, yeah, you want to talk at the front desk to them and you let them know. I've done it before. Is it okay? You know, tell them what it is about.
Mhm.
And they also have a
Bulletin
board,
boards.
a bulletin board with
Okay.
spaces.
Since we're city, department, I mean, they're city funded entities, wouldn't we have a different path forward with that?
we might be able to contact the library staff and ask them directly as staff.
and just like email them a copy of
Yeah,
the
so
flyer?
they're not thinking we're like just
That's
here
true.
for now.
Let's make that an action item then.
So
Yeah.
I can take lead on staff doing that as step one. And if some libraries don't get back to us, how about those are the ones that you all show up to in person?
Okay.
Does that work?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Who
Okay,
runs the
so
library?
wait a minute. So let's make it clear. So the community engagement coordinator is gonna take the lead in contacting the central library authority.
We would
And so-
have to contact each one separately, but
Okay.
I think I can get staff support on this.
Okay, so you're gonna take responsibility for contacting all the libraries and sending them electronic
Yeah,
versions of the flyer they can put up. Okay, beautiful.
flyers up, and then if any of them are not responsive via email, I'm gonna reach out to you all to ask you to go in person and
Okay.
make that request.
I don't know, but honestly, from a person that
works.
goes to the library,
Yeah.
what works is the papers. Cause I typically go to that board on my
Right.
way out and I just start picking papers.
Yeah.
Versus if you see something up, you gotta take the time, let me look for my phone,
Yeah.
snap a picture.
So I guess I'm not sure what the strategy would be to, like, what they do if we tell them that route versus, if we go in person, like if they are going to put out the flyers for us, if they're gonna put them on the little
I
board.
don't think they're gonna waste their money printing out 100 flyers.
No.
No.
No, it would probably just be one on the bulletin board.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah,
Right. And that's not gonna be seen.
yeah.
So up to you all, whatever your preference is. I don't have any strong feelings about this one.
Well, I like your plan of making the effort first, and if it doesn't work out, then you let us know. And I don't know, we're gonna have to get paper
Let's
flyers
bring it over.
somewhere, somehow,
Yeah.
and we'll go around.
Everywhere.
Okay,
Deal.
all right.
But I think the bus stops is something that you all can still also do. I really
Absolutely.
like that idea. Awesome. So one action item here is I need to print you all a copy of the flyers, and that way you can pick up a stack and go wherever you want with it. So I'll make sure we have enough copies, print copies of the flyer.
Okay, let's pick our date for our next meeting, please. Our next outreach meeting. If we could, you already have a date selected?
I do not. I would recommend we aim for the week of, sorry.
Okay.
Maybe the,
The week of the 17th.
can we, are you all open to changing the Thursday?
The 13th.
Yes, I'm open to changing days. just don't want
We
to-
were available on the 12th.
We have the executive committee on the 12th.
What time?
I
Typically
have
at
4:30 to 6.
Are you all open to having it after?
We're gonna be here already.
Might as well.
Okay,
I'll just be in
Sounds
the
good.
executive meeting too.
yeah, might as well back to back.
Okay,
And the time of the meeting is gonna be whenever executive meeting ends.
Yeah, that works out.
6:30 to 7:30?
6.
4:30, 5:36, yeah, 6.
Six.
Do you guys usually run late or?
I like to.
It usually doesn't have an end time,
Right,
so we
Oh, I see.
typically end 1:30.
and we really need to have end times.
Yeah. We'll do 6, because we're gonna try to do this.
So we're gonna do this meeting, the executive will end at
meeting.
6, and this will start and the outreach will start at 6.
Yes.
Okay, I'm gonna put 6 in my calendar, 6 o'clock in my calendar.
Okay.
Like these
Yeah.
double meetings, trying to make it.
The back-to-back ones.
Yeah, it's more efficient.
It's the holidays.
Yeah, I'm like, I think I'm down here.
Are you sure you don't need a break in between?
I was gonna say,
Fine.
ended at like
Starbucks, just-
4:30 to 5:50.
Okay,
Perfect.
awesome.
We don't have, so our agenda for the executive meeting, I don't know if you remember.
Do we need to adjourn first?
We're not,
Yeah,
oh, you want
we
to
need public comment.
Sorry. We don't have,
Right.
actually, we have members of the public. If anyone would like to speak, as public comment, please raise your hand now.
Thank you for that.
I don't see any public comment.
Okay.
All right, anybody have any other comments before we adjourn?
Just wanted to say, I know we had a full agenda and we only made it to B, but I think this was great. This was a lot. We needed to do this.
Yeah,
You guys are so good.
We have a plan moving forward. So,
Yes.
yeah.
Thank you, everybody. Thank you for all your work.
Thank you, public, for being here. Appreciate it.
Is meeting
So,
adjourned?
Absent any objection, meeting is hereby adjourned.
Thank you. I will end the meeting.
Okay, thanks. So I did it after.